I'm gonna start sharing my screen right now, and that'll be our launching point. Okay, good morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock, and we're gonna kick this off. Welcome back to, there's quite a few of you, I'd say about 80% or more that were in last weekend's class. And a warm welcome to all those who are joining us for the first time. We've already had a couple of questions about where to find this information after the session. I want to thank the Commodore, first of all, for hosting us, and also providing the YouTube link with a live stream. And both are being recorded, so it's all going to be available afterwards. I'm going to start my camera too, so I didn't put on this uniform for nothing. Good morning again. Okay, you should all see my screen. And it's the district11s.org website. This website has come a long way in the last few months. There's a lot of great information here, and I'm going to use the opportunity, since we have so many people from the district on the call, to kind of make a few plugs in general that would come out of the DIROC's office if Leslie had the floor, or the OTO, and kind of an update on what's going on. And while I'm doing that, I'll also show you how to find the AUXDATA II specific stuff. So first of all, AUXDATA II, you can see the tab here on the screen, and right under the first option, AUXDATA II frequently asked questions. Click on that, and you're going to find some of the gouge, some of the information that came out of last weekend's presentation. We have a couple of great reports from Laurel from National, and also a code list summary. This is going to be excellent information for everyone going forward to look up a specific mission code and the appropriate opcon for it. And then a whole bunch of different Q&A basically on AUXDATA II. Okay, while I'm here, we actually have our very first maritime or marine patrol going out tomorrow. I believe it's David Van Bunker up in the Ventura area. So phase 2 is a reality. There are some hoops that we have to jump through to make that happen. The information is all here on the D11SR Auxiliary Phase 2 rollout screen. And it all basically starts with an assignment to duty request form. It kind of walks you through. Please go here to get all the information if you want to participate in phase 2, so that you do it all correctly. But I just did it myself, and so off the top of my head from memory, I'll tell you basically what we have to do. What you have to do is come up with, if you're going to do a marine patrol, a boat patrol, you have to come up with a bubble, a COVID bubble, and everyone in that bubble has to have both the Bloodborne course, and I'm going to show you here in a little bit how to find that, completed and in AUXDATA. And you also have to have a high risk or a COVID risk assessment form on file with the DIROC's office. Once those two things are accomplished for each crew member, you can have up to 6 people in your COVID bubble. And then it goes, basically that is submitted to the OTO and to DIROC's for approval. Once the OTO approves your bubble, then the next step is to fill out this assignment to duty request form, where you can lay out a block of time up to a week long, where you would be theoretically, if approved, submitting an actual patrol request, and that goes in to the OTO. The OTO passes that on or works with the OIA at sector, and if they determine that the mission that you want to perform is something needed or wanted, then they'll come back and go, you're clear to submit an actual patrol order request. And that is going to be right in the middle of our presentation today. We're going to be going through the entire new AOM, the new patrol order, new facility inspection, all the new procedures in AUXDATA II. We're going to be demoing step by step, so you'll see how that goes. Okay, while I'm here on the district website, also e-forms and reports. I like to point this out because there's a lot of confusion still. There is a D11 SR qualification and recertification form, and this is where members, flotilla commanders, MTs or IS will go in and basically it's the method we're going to use going forward to submit a new qualification, for example, for a VE or an IT or a PV to DIROC's office. You make sure you have everything you need for the qualification. It's a way to notify DIROC so that they can actually make the certification. Okay, so we're doing that electronically now. We are also going to have, well, right now we also have an AUXOP form. As you know, the proctoring rules have changed for AUXOP. So has the pass percentage is up to 90%. But anyway, the way you notify again the DIROC's office that you believe you're ready for AUXOP is via the form available on this website. And then we're going to have a new form, hopefully within a week or two, which is going to be the way that members notify DIROCs that they have completed some of the courses, okay? Some of the either core training or ICS courses or the myriad of courses that we have available to us and take. This has caused a lot of consternation and confusion over the years because nobody really knows when they take a course, is it for sure going to be automatically, uploaded or migrate into AUXDATA, either old or new, or do I have to submit a proof of it and have it manually entered? And the bottom line, what we've been telling everyone for a long time, and it's still very applicable today, is whenever you complete a course, you want to make sure that you take a screenshot or have a printout of the transcript or a certificate, or whatever you have to show that you have the course, even if you're 99% sure it's going to migrate into AUXDATA II. The reason for that is it doesn't always happen, okay? Anyway, the new form that we're going to have is going to be designed so that you can upload the proof or evidence that you took the course and identify obviously which course it is, and it's going to be hopefully not fall through the cracks method of notifying DIROCs, because those kind of things have to be entered by either DIROC's office or a DIROC's volunteer. Okay, regular IS, even the SOs, are not going to be entering these tasks on a routine basis. So the DIROC's office has to. Okay, now the other often confused part of courses is where do we take them? There are two different websites. Okay, I'm going to go to my home page here. Pay no attention to the URL. If you guys can even see it right here, it's UAT, starts with UAT, which is user acceptance test. So this is what we call the sandbox. I'm going to be using the sandbox today for all the demonstrations because we're going to be making patrol order requests. We're going to be starting new offer for use for new facilities and some other things that we don't want to be doing in actual production. So sandbox is a way that the vendor and the programmers test new features all the time. So it's not only a mirror actually of production of the actual AUXDATA, but it's actually usually one step ahead a lot of the time because the next upgrade or next phase is integrated in a little bit earlier here. Anyway, like I went through last weekend in the beginning, there are some very useful quick links on the main page. Now you can see mine, welcome AUX25 user. That's my user UAT or sandbox test name. You'll see in production, obviously your own name here, and the links will be the same though. And what I want to point out is the auxiliary online classroom and AUXLMS. Now, AUXLMS has been around forever. However, it's being phased out. And you may have seen the AllAux that came out recently, just a few days ago, actually. I think I have it up here, I do. Which it talks about termination of Adobe Flash Player very soon. Actually, some of the courses are not going to be available on AUXLMS after December 28th. So we've had a lot of questions. Well, what do I do? How do I take the course? And do I need to do it right now? And in some cases, you might want to. The two that stand out to me, especially if you want to get involved with the phase 2 COVID bubble patrols or activities, is number 13 here, the Bloodborne Pathogens. It's available in AUXLMS. Yes means it's available right now, and no means after December 28th, it won't be. Okay, so that is one you might want to jump on. Another one that stood out to me is the Introduction to Risk Management. Probably 95% of people on this call have already taken that. But if not, you might want to, and new members are certainly going to want to, because you need it for any certification, basically. And it is already not available on AUXLMS. So there's usually a workaround for any of these courses. There are PDFs available that ITs can instruct. So that's kind of like our fallback position. But again, up until the 28th, that Bloodborne course is going to be available. And I'll show you that right now. Yes, this is the online classroom. This is AUXLMS. Again, you can get to either of these sites via your homepage in AUXDATA II and the links provided. Passwords are different. For AUXLMS, your user ID is going to be your primary email address in AUXDATA. For online classroom, it's going to be your member number and your member's own password. Enough said on that. I'm going to go into AUXLMS and log in. And what I'm going to show you, if it goes, it says waiting. Here we go. Okay. They've added it to the auxiliary side too, I believe. It used to be just in Catalog Coast Guard Gold, but let's see if it's here. I believe it is. Catalog COVID. And there it is. Course 100293, Bloodborne Pathogen Awareness 2.0. This definitely will not automatically update when you take this course. There's quizzes throughout it and a little test at the end. It's not hard. It doesn't take long, 30, 45 minutes tops, but you'll have to keep a screenshot or a printout of your transcript and submit it to Dirox to get entered into the system, okay? The online classroom, that's the other site where we can do all our core training. We can do risk management. We can do basically the idea is in the future, AUXLMS is going to be history, and everything that we need to do as far as courses are concerned will be available through the auxiliary online classroom, and ultimately it'll all automatically update into AUXDATA. Okay, enough said on that for now. Back to the